A look at Jay-Z's biggest investments. Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at Jay-Z's biggest investments. Let's get right into it. Business-minded rapper. To say Jay-Z is a superstar would be an understatement. He has ascended the music industry's rungs to the pinnacle of success, progressing from a rapper and producer to a music mogul with enormous power and wealth. After breaking records and dominating the music scene, Jay-Z realized he needed more. In order to reach a whole new level of fame and money, he threw his efforts into the pursuit of other revenue streams. And in typical Jay-Z fashion, he dominated that terrain as well. Jay-Z has a long track record of hugely successful businesses, and Forbes has dubbed him an icon with the uncanny ability to turn anything he touches into gold. Music mogul, Roc-A-Fella Records. Jay-Z's first love was music. His position as one of the most successful rappers of all time will never be called into question. He made millions of dollars from world tours, ticket sales, and merchandising. His tracks continue to break streaming records years after their initial release. He released his first single, a flop, in 1995. Determined to succeed, he founded Roc-A-Fella Records with Damon Dash and Kareem Burke and began releasing his own music to the public. Hit after hit quickly followed, with Empire State of Mind being the single that really got his attention. Jay-Z is one of the most influential rappers of all time, and he is now known for selling millions of copies of his own great recordings. He took it a step further when he began producing other musicians, lending his voice to their singles and helping to build their brand. It wasn't long before his name became known in mainstream music, even among music fans who weren't into the rap scene. Songs like 99 Problems, Public Service Announcement, and Big Pimpin' are undeniably iconic in the rap game, and they all bear his name. After amassing a music library worth over $75 million, Jay-Z sold Roc-A-Fella Song for a cool $10 million and moved on to other businesses. Stakes in Uber. While Uber's driving service is now widely used, it was once unknown to many people. Jay-Z made a significant investment in Uber before it became well known and a way of life for millions of people worldwide. Around the same time, he invested in Uber, JetSmarter, Julep, and Away with a $2 million investment in Uber alone. According to BizJournals, Uber is currently worth more than $66 billion, with Jay-Z's stake valued at more than $70 million. The Roc Nation label. Jay-Z founded Roc Nation, a platform dedicated to assisting startups, after realizing the impact that his investments could have on other businesses. This entertainment company is responsible for business development, scouting, and consulting in order to assist other companies in cultivating and growing. Jay-Z receives a stake in the companies as well as future revenue residual payments in exchange. According to Fast Company, Jay-Z's portfolio was worth more than $200 million in 2020 and is still rapidly growing. Rocawear Clothing. Jay-Z founded the Rocawear clothing company with Damon Dash after realizing the impact he has on urban societies. Adults and youth could purchase designer urban designs from the brand, which provided a diverse range of clothing and accessory options at a reasonable price. Jay-Z sold the company for a staggering $204 million in 2007, then repurchased the brand's intellectual property for $15 million, regaining control. Top shelf alcohol. Jay-Z has made a name for himself in the alcohol industry as the owner of two large companies that cater to the high-end luxury market. Armand de Brignac is Jay-Z's luxury champagne. He also has a stake in Douce, a high-end cognac. Armand de Brignac's champagne, which has become well known as the champagne of choice for the wealthy and famous, has brought him a record $310 million in sales. He has since made well over $100 million from Douce sales, which have a comparable clientele of high net worth individuals and celebrities. Jay-Z sold half of his Armand de Brignac champagne to the luxury liquor firm in March 2021 for $640 million. Tidal. Tidal is one of Jay-Z's most well-known businesses. It was launched in an open market to compete directly with Spotify. In 2015, Jay-Z invested $56 million in this streaming business. At the moment, the company is worth more than $600 million. In a clever financial maneuver, Jay-Z sold a majority stake in Tidal to Jack Dorsey, who represents the Square Mobile payment firm. Even after selling the majority of Tidal to Dorsey for $297 million, Jay-Z was able to retain ownership of the company through a large agreement. Investment in cannabis. Monogram, a premium cannabis brand, is the most recent venture in which he has dabbled. Jay-Z has launched Cannabis Redefined, following in the footsteps of celebrities such as Scooter Braun, Snoop Dogg, and Ice Cube, among others, who have made similar moves toward cannabis investments. Takeaway. Jay-Z made some dud investments, such as his $10 million investment in Julep Beauty Products. They finally declared bankruptcy in 2018. Jay-Z learned that he should only invest in industries in which he is well versed. Jay-Z has stated in interviews that his greatest lessons were learned after suffering losses and defeats. He never shied away from a difficult task, and he never beat himself up when he fell short of his goals. He always kept a positive attitude and learned from the situation, which enabled him to eventually change his fortunes and find success in the future. That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.